Galukwan. My name is MAP Etzokubundo 1. Relax yourself and watch this video to the end. And I want you to meditate on it after listening to the video. Onye njimakia wee bịa n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ our sister, our mother, in the person of Lolo Nneka Chimezie. Ngeka njimakia wee bịa n'ụbọchị nke tata.
You are the first to comment today.
Please try to share it or tag her so that this video will reach her. Not just only her, but to every other vibrant women out there. But I want to use her as a point of contact to the rest of our women because she is the first person, or she is the voice that is out for now. I know there is many other women there, but I put her first as a point of contact to the rest. Now, Lolo Nneka Chimezie, you are a very intelligent mother, and I appreciate your work. I have seen it in your many videos, the way you made the world to understand that the unaliving that is going on in Igbo land was not carried out by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Rather, it was carried out by the Nigerian army, sponsored by the Nigerian government. We saw all those your handwork, and we really appreciate it. Manomolo Fifen Choke Water, as a mother, in 2021, Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and illegally renditioned back to Nigeria. Since that 2021, IPOB have been into bass from one accusation to the other.
All right, so welcome back. Armstrong, my greetings to you and your household, my brother. Nice to see you. Nice to have you again. This morning, of course, and Namo the Lucky Palace, I greet you. Happy New Day. I hope all is well with you. Anyway, we are here this morning to touch light on a few things. Please make sure you share this video. In fact, I think I need to share it first. Let me just leave it for now. Maybe because I don't want to feel distracted. Please, if you can share it as well, and put your comment. If you come across this live broadcast, I expect you to do the same. Make sure you share it. We are here, like I said, to, according to the title, Ndi Igboho versus Nnamdi Kanu freedom fighting. You know, I don't expect me to come here and begin to attack Ndi Igboho or anybody. I hope you don't have that in your mind, because I'm not here to attack, but to set the record straight. To appreciate anybody that you know, like Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu need to be appreciated. Not only me, because I have seen some Yoruba people, Oduduwa people who believe in Oduduwa nation, regretting what Ndi Igboho, has done, calling him out somehow. I've seen some of the platform, but the unfortunate thing is that Koiki, who claimed, or who happened to be his personal assistant, the man is still busy telling you that Ndi Igboho remains the only option, and this and that and that and that. Despite all these things that he has done, yet people are still pretending not to see it. Anyway, Ndi Igboho, many of you know his recent action, what he did, and he represents. He's representing APC. Honestly, I don't know that we'll open mouth and say this. He's now for APC. That thing that some people are wishing that Nnamdi Kanu will become, just few percentage of people wishing that Nnamdi Kanu somehow will fall and start sounding like what some people are sounding today. They are not saying anything about Ndi Igboho. They are okay with it. But some Yorubas are actually not happy with Ndi Igbo. They are not happy at all. Now, the question is Ndi Igbo wrong or right? Like, do you think what he did, he did something good? That is a man, typical Yoruba man for you. Honestly, before I start the program, I was asking myself, is there any way I can present this program without sounding harsh on Ndi Igbo? In fact, what prompted me to do this program is I've seen some Yoruba. There's a right talk that we are going to go through, and that is from Yoruba people. Okay, and the one video like that, we are going to play and listen to that. Because to be a freedom fighter, my brother, don't be here. Don't be here. After this program, some of you will understand why I always tell you that I am not a freedom fighter. You may, if you wish to know, you understand it more. Why I constantly said that I am not a freedom fighter. I have my reasons, because to be a freedom fighter, don't be cho. Okay, John, I see you, John Wodo, greetings to you, John Wodo. Nnamdi Lucky Palace. He said, all I know is USB. So we move, no going back. No going back. USB is final. Yeah, but even though we are USB, can't we talk about all that thing, my brother? We also can talk about. We think that is what I noticed about our people. Like what you said now, my brother. Do you know that if I decide to present another program or upload the video that doesn't have much about USB government, our people always shy away from that video. They tend to like dodging it. They don't want to, pay attention. The engagement will tell you that the interest of the people are not there. One thing about YouTube is that I said it before, if you watch a video halfway, like in my platform, I will know. I will not know that you watch it too, but I will know when people love the video and when they don't. When people pay attention, even YouTube will even tell you that your followers are not showing interest in this particular video. They will say it. So if I want to present whatever you want, I'll be running one thing constantly. I don't want to sound strange. I'm trying to choose my word carefully so that people will not misunderstand me. Because there's something, if there's something that I may say now, some people may think that I'm attacking A, attacking B. Everybody have right to present what you want to present to. I'm not against it at all. But we need to understand that in social media, it will tactics, it will things in Amaramakia until you join or become part and parcel of the program, or you are now on your own platform. You will start seeing things that you don't know that it exists before. I listened to somebody, one of broadcasts like that. I just managed to. I was passing. I paused to listen to some people conversation, and I heard some people saying that they were not talking about me, but I'm just saying based on social media that you have subscribers and you are not having view that correspond to the subscriber that you have. That to some of our people, they think that you buy that subscribers. I was laughing. I said, this guy, what you don't know is better than you. If I want to, run my live program, that I will have thousands of people watching, it is possible. Okay, it is possible. If I want to run here when I'm streaming live, for example, hundreds of people will be watching. It is possible. There's something that all these things they are possible. But if you are doing it organically, it's different from that. And just like button. Some people, you see some video we have 500 view, and 550, let's say 550 like, but the total view is 500. How come you don't have more like than view? You understand? No, but not everybody is like that. Just like when you say that Muslims are Ndoboniwe, there are some Muslims that are not Ndoboniwe. You understand? So sometimes we're supposed to balance that kind of statement very, very well. Please, as you are joining us, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Nothing past organic. Okay? And people forgot that you may have subscribers, but people need to receive your notification that you upload the video that you are live for them to even participate in your program. You know what I mean? So it's like that. It is normal thing. Anyway, Armstrong said that is the typical Yoruba. Okay, I think I have seen this comment. And Namodi said, "Oh, Masakai, all I know is okay." And John Wodo said, "Mr. Kai, the Yoruba tribe are treacherous. They are treacherous treacherous people, but Koiki Media appear different following the time he devoted during the redeclaration of Biafra. I will continue to watch him closely." Anyway, that he presented the program does not mean that that everything he says or do is in order. No, I'm not against Koiki, but I am surprised that he felt okay and contented with the decision of Sunday Igbo. That is where I was like, I was expecting him to, even if you want to accept it, can you explain it to people who may find it difficult to accept or to understand what Sunday Igbo is trying to do? But he don't want to explain that. This is not the first time I have seen the post of Sunday Igbo and his new decision of wearing APC cap and all that. Freedom fighter, to become a freedom fighter, not be more. Like I told you, people can claim anything they want to claim. He may claim to be in a freedom fighter, activist. You know, there's another one they call the people you normally use, activist and human rights activists, and what again, philanthropist, of course. And there's so many good names people love to have in their bio. And but when it comes to prove to us that you are a freedom fighter. Finally, Nalie Ghana, John Wood, I see you. And Ezekwesili, Tuto Mama Azaka, to you, not Nnamdi said, yes, it's true. You are right. If you are saying something about USB, he said about USB, any so people will, I think many people will not pay. I don't quite get it. Okay, if you are saying something about USB, so people will not pay attention. I don't understand what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say, in case if you don't understand what I said, is that if I present a program, let's say, maybe there's an argument going on, like what is going on in Iran and America, US, and all that. If I present that video with that, if I present that video and present another video, like two upload once, this one for USB government, and the other one is another news that has something to do with USB government. Our people will pay attention to USB government than this one. Or if I present something like that has to do with USB government, our people will pay attention. But I cannot run one particular news like broken record. You know, you have to touchlight other things because that's what media means. You must not hang on one thing alone. No. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. And Triple M said, greetings to you, Mazakai Report. Ndewo. Greetings to you. Trust you are doing great. Yes, I am. God is in power. God is in charge. God is power. And greetings to you, all my genuine fellow Biafra citizens. That is from Triple M to you guys. Our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, once said that poor man does not lead a freedom fighting. Of course. And he also said that you have to go and read your book. You have to get some, acquire some basic education. Okay. And he said again, USB or nothing. I understand, my dear. I understand. Very, very important. We have to go straight to the program that brought us here. Like I said, please make sure you like the video and subscribe. This is 16 minutes of the program. 16 minutes of the program. So, honestly, this is the time we need to BL. We need to BR. Please. What do you mean BR? This is it. Honestly, this is it. This is that time. We need to BR. Please, Triple M, help me out. What do you mean BR? If you mean by BR, am I missing anything? Please, I'm waiting for you to tell me. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Are you at work, Triple M? Because you are kind of slow to reply. Are you at work? Okay. No. Okay, let me look for this thing and present it. Something happened that what I wanted to share just disappeared. Let me retrieve it back before another thing. I have to retrieve it back. Okay. Sorry, okay, say it is a mistake. Okay. All right, it's okay. It's okay. So some Igboho decided to jump to APC, and some Yorubas are not kind of mocking him. Yes, some Yorubas are mocking him, which to me, I don't find it strange. I'm not gonna lie, because if I'm to be a Yoruba man, I will not feel pleased with that kind of decision. Even though I know that it's difficult, very, very, very difficult to be a freedom fighter. Adamaka. And despite that, some people are abusing Nnamdi Kanu. Many of you have seen videos of Ikengo Rago. You have seen videos of Udele mocking Nnamdi Kanu. Some even calling for his head and all that. A man that is doing what they themselves can never, ever, ever do. They can't. And that is a man that these people are making fun of. But as we are making fun of him, he's busy doing what he can do to get freedom. So I told you that some Yorubas are, like this guy you are seeing here. Let me read this down. This guy you are seeing here says something about Ndi Igbo. I believe the other guy maybe is an Igbo guy, I don't know. But I wanted to hear what they said. Hear what they said.
Sunday Igbo, the APC freedom fighter. Sunday Igbo, the Mumuma freedom fighter. Sunday Igbo, the hungry man freedom fighter. Sunday Igbo, the poor man freedom fighter. Alpha. You get man go to swear for people say, people they talk say he support the APC. You got to swear for them. Support the APC. Oh yeah, let me tell you, I get what you want supposed to know. For some of you now, when they talk say very time Nnamdi Kanu na terrorist. Make I tell you, if you don't know something, try to read the history or try to know what is going on. Let me tell you, you remember when Sunday Igboho was agitating for Yoruba nation?
Yeah.
The government were so, the federal government were so much against him.
My God, don't forget, now the same APC when Sunday Igboho they support now. They buy Sunday Igboho people.
Okay.
They buy a family. Many people lost their life because of this.
Because of him.
I think I go join these people again.
He gave the Yorubas the hope, say he was agitating for the Yoruba nation. He was agitating for them. The federal government were so much against this man. They arrested him several times. Women could have wait and they tried to tell you now when they call Nnamdi Kanu terrorists. They arrested him so many times. Now, based on that, he don't agree for their own. Now he don't finally agree for their own. Now, I swear to God, even if it's tomorrow, if Sunday Igboho should commit any crime, they don't go do anything.
They don't go do anything.
That is why they tell you, say, if EFCC call you, make you go join the FCC, your sin will be forgiven. You remember that statement? So let me tell you, Martin Nnamdi Kanu, they have tried to, negotiate or to bring that man to their own side. But Martin Nnamdi Kanu knows what he wants. Martin Nnamdi Kanu said what he wants is Biafra. And Biafra he stand.
They show say Sunday Igboho, you never want freedom.
You understand, man?
Yes.
So he was only after.
You move Sunday Igboho, if you don't send money.
Was only after his stomach. So Martin Nnamdi Kanu now, because he never agree for them. That is why he's still
they plan Sunday Igboho 50 million naira. For this shit, you never see money for enough. You know how much they plan me now because over 100 billion. You don't collect.
Make I tell you, Martin Nnamdi Kanu, his political not be say that man commit any crime. His political they know. If Martin Nnamdi Kanu agree for them to die, I swear to God, he go come out. But that man said that is why Martin Nnamdi Kanu tell you say if you guys said the Biafra will come more quicker. You understand?
Well, I know, peace and love.
We dey push.
See you soon.
We dey push. See you in Aba.
In Aba.
Understand? For 10 million protest. It's beautiful movement from Martin Nnamdi Kanu.
All right, that is a Yoruba guy, and I believe the other guy maybe is an Igbo guy. And like he said, they are making that report from Aba, Abia State. Okay? From Aba, Abia State. Just a moment. Let me. Okay. They are making that report from Aba, Abia State, according to him. Now, this is not the only person. Some other people are saying, Yorubas are not all that outspoken or vocal in things like that, in condemning things like, don't like Igbo people. That's why some people interpret it as that we are noisy makers. But that our noise, they help, it help. Now, you see the mindset of people who actually who are pure at heart. People who don't have sentiment, who don't pretend to know what they don't know. Those of them that are criticizing Nnamdi Kanu come and learn from other people. The whole world know that Nnamdi Kanu is the real deal. Okay? Udele and co are attacking Nnamdi Kanu as the most dangerous, wicked, whatever ever lives or ever come out from Igbo land and all that. But other tribes and people who are pure at heart, their thought and their statement is totally different from what people think about Nnamdi Kanu. Others can rant and rant and rant, but the truth always remains the same. This is the reason why when I listen to Ike Nguruago, or maybe Jovika, Udele, Keshoso, and so many other useless cockroaches, all those bedbug, all these bedbug that always pretend that they are free and this and that. when they talk about Mazi Nnamdi, they present him as if the man is the problem of Igbo land, which is not true. But God have a way of dealing with them anyway. Hear what Ikenga said before I present to you another thing that I wanted to hear from this, to listen to. And hear this.
You can't. You can't. You man compare me, if not for the fact que man achekota mu family. Here is where borrow your leader. How? Que man achekota mu family. You don't have respect for your children. You don't have respect for your wife. You don't have respect for. How can you be a leader? You don't know this. A deuxième. At least these people will not be violent. These people are a bulebe. Highest a deuxième assassin gotapa with Igo Menania, Bello Chuko Kike. He will not be because a deuxième Jalako, Nnamdi Igbo. And people don't know. People don't know. Nnamdi Igbo. Because you can't mamife. G Kurumilika Mamkaze. Ojaho. It doesn't understand international politics. Understand into a CMA fair. On all need to body, but by no, I am not on radio now. What can Ketakanand as you won't cage on his yard? But okay, for me. Mbeji de lo onye si ha anase say me or say take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No, we are not going to fight. We are going to follow it logically to each final conclusion. Onye jara akwụkwọ abụrụ ị na-afụ oyibo ya ị na-anụ English iche na mmadụ ịpụta ịgba because you're orator then iche na ifunu ga egwepụ gị n'okwu sisi gbuo even if ọchị kwusom okwu he will code it ọ sị gị onye nwa we wait for you na ịbịalụ ebepụ gị ọdụ educate like in a very educative manner, very, very sound, very like mmadụ jere akwụkwọ nke a unu je kpọrọ nwoke bek na-acha ka ụtụ mmanụ abịlọta na-acha ka gịnị kpọta ọbịa na-etuso ọnụ mmeje Abuja echi mmeji isi Buhari na toluo mgbe ndị amị bịa ụgbafere onye na-eto mmeje Abuja echi ihe eji isi Buhari bịa ndị amị bịa iripụ ọsọ a na-ekwu ka a na-ekwu fiam egbafe Afrịka fiam egbafe Asia fiam gbagido ebe ịgwarụ n'ọda nkịtị mgbe m na Israel onye nu ya eji Abuja echi. And all these fools who are following you still be going around extraordinary rendition. Only now no while also. They say no extraordinary rendition. Anyway, Mama, I don't have time.
Okay, now this is what we have from our own from Igbo land. The Mazi that this guy
I don't have time.
Okay, he's been appreciated by non-Igbo people. Everybody appreciate him. Everybody. But when this guy opened his mouth, according to people, he's no longer in South Africa. I don't know if that is true or not. And I don't think anybody is actually looking after him. But you heard what he said.
Even then,
just to talk down on Nnamdi Kanu, insulting Nnamdi Kanu for no reason. For no reason. And Uchechi Kanu always pretend that there's no need. She pretend that she don't hear what this guy is saying. Just imagine you that is watching me now, that somebody is calling for your wife's head, your wife as a man, your wife. Another woman is doing everything. Everyone, thank you so much. Another woman is doing everything to call for your wife's head. You know? Just a moment.
The truth.
All right, so sorry about that. Everything that Nnamdi Kanu have done, this guy don't see any good in that. But the shocking part is Nnamdi Kanu's wife turning a blind eyes on all those things, and even in working with them, he heard what he said. Now this guy will, after saying this now, he will on another camera and start telling you that military are doing very good work, they're doing good work and all that. But at the same time, he will be the one pushing. He will be the one pushing military to come and to invade our land, calling military to do this and that. You see how what he said, that Nnamdi Kanu said that he's going to Abuja to bring head of Buhari. And when military then came and he could not stand it, he started running. Did he mention that that day that military came, that 28 innocent people died for that? He don't want to talk about it though. No, don't mention. I don't want to sound as if this video is about King and all that, but what I'm trying to tell you is that the more they are talking down on Nnamdi Kanu, the more people are appreciating him. Because Oduduwa people now, many of them are they may not come out like how people normally do and start running program against Igbo, but deep down in their mind, Igbo don't fuck up. Many of them are saying that, and you can see they don't like it at all. They don't like it at all. Why is it so? Why? I'm going to bring to you this video because just like when he can open his mouth and begin to talk about Igbo people. Oh, Ndi Igbo people, I have seen many people like them. Many people like them are copying their style now on Facebook. There's one guy that I watched his video this morning on Facebook. What he did is he was repeating program that he did already did. That program is where Udele said that one guy from Elilu that was crying while reacting on video of bandits torturing that guy, that NYC guy. He said that guy don't have any right to criticize bandits because his community in Lilu is going through the same thing. I was like, are you okay? Do you understand? Are you actually okay? What is going on? Because that is who they are. They always find a way to make our people subject of the matter, even though the subject of the matter should be somewhere else. Validating bandits against Igbo man, validating terrorists against Nnamdi Kanu, clapping for Nigerian government to put Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment, while the same government keep on reintegrating and free other people that the government consider as a crime committer and something like that. Always against our people. This video, this one also, is from I think the guy is from Asia. Okay, hear what he said. Just hear what this guy said here. Is it the video?
The Igbos are the problem in Nigeria. The Igbos are the most greedy set of people in Nigeria. They are the cause of all the problems we have in Nigeria. If not for the Igbos, Nigeria would have been better by now. If not for the Igbos, Nigeria would have gone far by now in terms of greatness, in terms of political strength, in terms of military strength, in terms of everything. The major problem we are facing in Nigeria right now is because of the Igbo culture and the Igbo people and everything about the Igbo. In fact, the Igbos are so desperate for money. The Igbos are so desperate for money that without money, They cannot do anything. They cannot accomplish anything. They are willing to sell themselves, sell their family, sell their brother, sell their sister, sell everybody to get this particular money. If this is the mindset that you are having in 2026, I'm wearing this black for you to mourn your stupidity. I'm wearing this black for you to mourn your foolishness, because it's like you guys have forgotten history. Now, let me give you some bullet points. After the war in 1970, since this one will not get sense for this country, bank savings white. Number one, listen, regardless of how much money an Igbo person had before the war, banks paid a flat 20 naira, not be 200, not be 2,000, not be 20,000, not be 200,000 naira. A flat rate of 20 naira to everybody, whether you be billionaire. 20 naira is what was given to the Igbos. Number one, that's number one. Yes, it's painful. Number two,
before he continue with number two, I watched a video of the same guy with the what's the name of this the one in South Africa. What is his name? Ikenga. Some time ago, he was actually trying to analyze this, this particular issue of 20 naira, after the war, that they handed over to Igbo people, no matter how much you have in your account. This guy was lying. That thing is that the Nigerian government, that the Igbo people withdrew their money and changed it to Biafra currency. That is why that the Nigerian could not do much about it. They just gave them 20 pounds. He said pounds. He forgot that then, as of that time, Nigerians they were not using pounds. It was naira. But they have to say it anyway, as long as it will be against Igbo people. Yoruba people will be clapping for him. Oh, he can get you a very good man. You're the only truthful man in the Eastern region. The only son of his father, son of the soil. You can't get you shall live long. For lying. And hear what this guy said. He started like as if he actually against Igbo people, but hear what he said, in this video. Pay attention.
Property losses. Homes and businesses owned by Igbos outside the southeast, especially in Port Harcourt and Lagos, were declared abandoned and reassigned to others. The property where we say Igbo people built, they reassigned it to others. They declared it abandoned, say, this property is abandoned, and they dash other people. How painful that is. Number two. Number three, loss of job and rank. Igbo civil servants, soldiers, and professionals lost their positions of seniority and had to restart careers. The Igbo people, when they see today, they lost all their rank in their government office. Maybe if they grade 16, you go back to grade 0. Go and verify. That's number 3. Number 4, destroyed homeland. Of course, I don't need to explain that one to you. 3 years of basketballs, everything leveled to the ground. Number 5, limited state support. There was no reconciliation, no rehabilitation, no reconstruction. They were just abandoned. Now, what happened next? Instead of the Igbo people to be wailing, instead of them to be crying, instead of them to be mourning till now, this was what they did. They rebuilt through trade, apprenticeship systems, and entrepreneurship. They rebuilt from nothing, from 20 naira. They rebuilt. 2, they re-established commercial hubs like Onisha and Aba. They said, no, we are business people. This cannot be our end. They re-established themselves. Number 3, they gradually gained economic influence without state-backed restitution. Without the support of government, they came together and they rebuilt. And you now say, an Igbo man is desperate for money. Are you out of your mind? This is a culture that they have been marginalized from the beginning, and they don't even know their place in this country as of right now. In fact, they have made it clear to them over the years that there is no hope. for them to ever rule again. And you don't want them to align themselves. What if something happens to them again? Are you the one that's going to feed them? Are you the one that's going to provide for their families? Now let me tell you something about the Igbos that you don't know. I'm not an Igbo person. You can see my picture there. I'm an Igbo person. I'm an Esa man. But listen to me. When one Igbo man is eating, many Igbo men are eating. As in the job, apprentice the job. Apprentice families the job. Igbo men don't move alone. Igbo men don't eat alone. Igbo men don't hide their sources. They show and say, no, money don't enter from this way. Make una go enter. Make una go, that is any Igbo man what I see. Forget say no people, that's what they tell you. This business, money dey inside you, to the same ties. Once you don't important like this, you only say sometimes from the break. They will advise you to enter the business. Only Igbo people, we have no shop, no nothing, but you can be a big businessman as far as you have this Igbo man. Now Igbo brother dey set ties, you say be the set ties. After I dey set ties, I want to take out no one, make I carry you go my shop. You can enter any Igbo man's shop and say it's your shop. As far as your percentage come out. As I tell now, I'm not big Igbo man, no, but I can enter any Igbo man's shop and say, my shop be this. What do they sell for you now? This one. Oh yeah, they pick, they select. After they finish, they go give my transaction. He doesn't even need to know me.
Just a moment, just a moment, please. Bear with me. Okay, so let's continue. Sorry about that. Let you know.
People that are rebuilt from artists, you have the audacity to call them desperate. You must be very, very mad. Please, if the influential Igbos didn't fit that Tinubu is the way forward for them, based on experience in business or whatever people say, I beg, make una leave them. Don't say, oh, we expected better from Obi Kubana. We expected better from Kubana Chief Priest. Oga, where were you in 1970? Did you expect better from the president then? Did you expect better from the way Nigerians treated them then? Where were you when they had to rebuild from 20 naira? Did you train them then? Please. I don't like rubbish on this internet. I've been quiet for so long. But this news, don't do too much. We have to start dissolving this rubbish, this nonsense. We have to start tackling it. Leave Igbo people alone. If they want to support you, let them support you. You go and support whoever you want to support. If they think that the person that is portraying themselves as their brother is not right for them, they have their reasons. You know they are dining table. You know they are caucus. You know they are meeting. You don't know all the informations that they know. So why the hate? Why? My Igbo brothers, this is my page. I did blog. I get audience well. I'm very, very, very open for business. If you want to advertise your business, you can tell me. My contact is there. You can reach out to me. Let us do business. Leave all these noise makers. Rubbish.
I love the part. I love this part that any part where he actually advertises himself and now, joke apart. What he said here, when you listen to the so-called Igbo man and his group, that Igbo people they cry that Igbo people should learn how to teach their children how not to be this and the person is saying And the person saying this thing, the people saying that will be also they are nowhere to be found, though. They are hiding, though. Why hiding? They are still calling Nnamdi Kanu, mocking him that he's running, he's this, he's that, he's that, that. It's not funny. It is not funny at all. But people need to do something to stop it. You have to do something to stop it. Otherwise, you end up regretting yourself. Because the agenda, the plan of these people is to use their platform, castigate Igbo people, rubbish your effort, and talk down on you so that Ndi can manage the gotch. So I'm still surprised that our people are not getting that, because some of us are still waiting. Oh, like as if you're supposed to. What you need to do is just fold the hand while they keep on rubbishing and talking down on you and insulting you. That is not the way forward, though. No. That is not the way forward. You need to understand that your enemy at home, your in-house enemy, in fact, that's one of the worst enemies that you can entertain. You have to do all you can to separate yourself from them. If you want you to block them, block. If you want you to send them away, send them away. Because if you allow them, they will use you and do Imakwanda, which is not supposed to be like that. Now, we are not the same. Igbos are not Yoruba people. Yoruba can never ever behave like Igbo. Neither can Igbo ever behave like Yoruba. You see, Ndi Igbo is now in APC. Okay? And even though some Yoruba don't like, some Duduwa people don't like it, but they don't know how to present it. They don't know what to say. They are just, waiting for a way to, a kind of, let us just find Igboho don't cast you. Igboho don't cast you. If it were to be Igbo man, the one who was wicked did before some of us as some of our people now, some people criticize Wazurike now. I see maybe during the time of Wazurike, they were baby. These are some of us are maybe little child as of that time, but now we are now a grown-up man, and we are not talking about Wazurike because that's who we are. If you expect Yoruba man to be like that, you are wasting of your time. It's not gonna happen. It can never ever happen like that. It can never ever happen like that. Igboho decided to follow APC. Some may say, yeah, that he respected his like some Yoruba people defending Igboho. They said that Igboho, he's very, very respectful to Yoruba elders. That's why the elders gather, do this and that. If Nnamdi Kanu agreed to the plan like what some people agreed, he will be here by now. So do you understand? But as a freedom fighter, he cannot just wash off like that. He cannot. That is different between a freedom fighter and, I don't want to insult somebody because I don't know. It's not my problem, to be honest with you. I don't have issue with him, like I said. I am not a Yoruba man. But from what I'm seeing on social media, I can tell you that some people that actually know Ndi Igbo, that believe somehow in the Oduduwa nation, they are highly, highly, highly disappointed. But unfortunately, they don't have platform. They don't have anybody to cry to. They don't have anybody to cry to. In fact, let's go to video of Ndi Igbo. And this video, I think, the guy, I've not seen him speaking English. I don't know if I don't think he actually know how to speak English at all. I have never seen Ndi where he speaks English. So please, if you understand it, you can tell us what he said. But the person that made the post, there's a write-off that comes with it, which we are going to read a writer, maybe the writer may help us to understand what Ndi Igbo is talking about here. Okay. Yeah, this is a video. So I'm gonna play. Before then, we have some people in the comment section. Fidelis Obi-Wan I sent my greetings to you already. Fidelis said, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Obi-Wan said they have come again. They have come again. Fidelis said, keep pushing the truth. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to strengthen you. He said. Then please, I can't pronounce your name. It even have some numbers and everything there. I don't know. Please, maybe you can type your name. You are the last person there on the comment section now. You said, Mazekai, good day to you and be blessed. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's play this. Here, Igboho. I think Igboho was explaining himself here. Okay, all this is in Yoruba language. I don't think any of us will understand it. So let's read what the Oduduwa Republic. The person behind this account is one of those who are not happy at all with that decision of Ndi Igbo. He is not happy at all. He said this. It is now clear that Ndi Igbo was used to destabilize Buhari regime. Maybe from what Ndi Igbo said. Remember, I don't understand it at all. Okay? He said, every person that died on the struggle for self-determination died in vain because Ndi Igbo betrayed their loyalty. You cannot be fighting for self-determination a few years ago, and now you are campaigning for the same people and party that impoverished Nigerians and throw into multi-dimensional poverty. It simply means you did all that for a reason and not for self-determination. When an illiterate is given a leadership role without understanding the mission and vision, it ends with calamity. So Ndi Igbo is a calamity to self-determination struggle. All right. So will you blame him? Will you blame this guy that wrote this thing? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because he's very, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. And when you come to comment section,
tell me a Yoruba man that served in public office and went back with integrity or integrity intact. Name one person. Name one Yoruba man that isn't corrupt. Name one.
All right. That's from comment section though, not me.
My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I lead the indigenous people of Biafra. And also I am the director of Radio Biafra and the television. And my job and my duty is to serve the people of Biafra.
up until the restoration of the stolen sovereignty of Biafra land is restored, and also to an extent to also serve Nigerian youths as well. I think since the whole protest started, I've been serving them very diligently every morning and every evening, and it is something that we should be able to continue to the foreseeable future, or until all the demands made by the young people are met by us.
Could you tell us about your parentage and all that?
Skills attended, my background is quite simple. My late parents, His Royal Majesty Simon Ekpa, and my mom was a lot of them, and I went to Labra Avenue Primary School. It was a model primary school, arguably the finest. And then I attended the best secondary school in the world, I believe, Fisher High School, then named Government College in Wanya, the same alma mater as General Achebe, Councillor Wiwa, and Super Deputy, and a whole host of other people who have gone on to at least make an indelible mark, a conscious discipline in our society. And then from there, I went to the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, where I spent about 2 years, and I wasn't doing anything that I felt enhanced my ability to understand what I was there for. I had to travel to England, where I studied politics and economics at now London Metropolitan University. I've worked in various capacities. I'm actually the owner of Alpha Phoenix Consulting Limited. The UK is a consultancy firm and economic development consultancy firm. I did actually work with a lot of people like Genesis and all the rest of them, where I held managerial positions until my calling. And that calling is to help restore the kingdom of God on the face of this very earth. And that's what we've been doing for very many years now.
Fantastic. So growing up, who were your heroes, your mentors?
I think my father was number one. Only two people in my life have seriously impressed me. One was my dad, that I was very close to, that I learned a lot of things from. We never actually spoke that very often, but I used to sit around and watch him conduct his household, where he adjudicated in cases and the things that he did. And most of the morals that he left me. I remember on one occasion, I asked my father, why is it that even after Sunday service, when we get back home, normally if I go to my friend's house and you ask after their father, they'll tell you that their dad is sleeping or doing something of that sort. But in my house, any time that there's a knock on the door, my father will encourage us to open the door. And I kept wondering why. And he said, if you have nothing to hide, then you should be able to answer every knock on the door. That is why you need to keep your hands very clean. And throughout my life, apart from the time that these criminals, these savages came to my house, the police have never been to my house or the army with a hostile intent. Operation Python Dance on the 14th of September of 2017 was the very first time in my entire life that the army or the police entered my house intentionally, either to enforce the law or to kill or to arrest or to pillage or to destroy. Very first time. So my father was number one. The second person is Thomas Sankara, the late Thomas Sankara, because of how he managed to turn Burkina Faso around from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso, and the miracle he was able to perform. For the very first time in living memory, it was demonstrated that should Black people put their minds to something, they can make something out of nothing. From being a basket case, they became the largest exporter of food across West Africa under the, should I say, leadership of this brilliant and very brave young man.
That is a Nnamdi Kanu, interview with Dele Momodu. The thing is that despite all the skills and his, sincerity, some people, those people who don't understand him, are still calling him bad names, but they ignore the other things going on around the country. That is where I have issue with them. You understand? That is where my concern come from. Because I don't expect them to be like that, you know. Even though you don't like Nnamdi Kanu, maybe you have made your choice. You have made your choice. From I am a celebrity freedom fighter. I will look for that video. I think from celebrity freedom fighter to I have ambition. From that I have ambition to what he's not doing. And people will fold hand, watch him to accomplish that which you want to do at the detriment of your own happiness. And when they talk, they say you are promoting violence. Sometimes I ask myself, what do we actually want? Because we tend to ignore what you're supposed to pay more attention on and, and channel our attention to something else. Why is it like that? Anyway, I'm going to, I don't know this morning, should I drop because I have to, this is just 1 hour, I have to spend 1 hour on this live broadcast. I don't know if you have anything to say, please, you can drop. Maybe you see some Igboho in a different way. Maybe to you, his choice is good for him or anything at all. Let me hear from you. The link is here. I'm gonna wait for just 3 minutes. If nobody coming, then we are going to wind down and for another program. Please don't forget to like the video and share it if you are new here. Very, very important.
We have divided ourselves. We are no longer one people. A lot of people have break out from IPOB, and each group are accusing each one another. Until date, we are not able to come together as a group of people the way Nnamdi Kanu left us. Now, Lolone Kachimezie, it's not a good thing that the IPOB Nnamdi Kanu suffered and is still suffering. Is scattered today because of his absence. After your visit to Nnamdi Kanu.
All right, let me hear from you, Mr. Greg. Mike, you're welcome.
Yeah, Maz, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. We thank God for the opportunity again to live to see the today alive. Thank him for the life of our leaders, our Maz Nnamdi Kanu, our PM Simon Ekpa, our Dr. Ngozi Oraweze, the TPM, and all the Biafra cabinet, and all the medias, and all the Biafrans all over the world, both whom, especially those that are at home. May heaven be with us, and may the hand of God continue to be with us until we get our promised land. Yeah, Mazi. So when people talk about Igboho, it's only a fool that will not know that Igboho have never been a freedom fighter. I have never seen an illiterate freedom fighter in my life. Check records. There's nothing like an illiterate fighting for freedom or a poor person fighting for freedom. It has not happened in any place in the world. Somebody who cannot express himself cannot fight for freedom. So, but Igboho, whatever they call him, Igboho is Agboro. He's a tout in Lagos. All these are the touts that terrible trend, like that guy that we are molesting people during election time. I don't know why America have never raised that issue. For that so-called that Agboro guy that was giving people condition to vote for APC, or the urban of Lagos that we are telling people if you not vote APC, they will throw him and his family to the. Igboho have never been a freedom fighter. Igboho was sponsored by Tinubu. People should know that. Igboho was sponsored earlier to, Tinubu is a gangster. Tinubu is a gangster. It should everybody in that evil contraction is supposed to know that Tinubu is a gangster. And he's a very high level in a gangster trained in America. So people should not think that Tinubu is like a Peter Obi, who is trained in Catholic school, trained by the reasonable home, went to CKC or whatever in Onitsha. And from there, his parents was somebody he trained. He went to school and he started business, and God gave him an opportunity as an Igbo person, and he made his money. Tinubu is a gangster. I'm telling you the truth. Tinubu is a gangster. So he knew how to maneuver his way. That is how he managed to maneuver his way using this guy, because he knew that he knew the Fulanis very well. And he knew that if he did not use the so-called the gangster to say they want to do the work, they will not give him that position. Tinubu was given that power because of the rise of Oduduwa, that we want to do the one nation, we want to do the one nation. People thought that they were real. So Tinubu was out to sponsor that to do the one nation if the power was not given to him by Buhari. I'm telling you the fact. If you like, believe it. If you don't like, believe it. But some of the Yorubas that were following him didn't know that was a deal between Tinubu and his gang master, Tinubu. So that was what happened. So the guy did not come out to look for freedom. He came out because in Yoruba land, it is only those Agboros, all those gangsters that can be able to take all those kind of risk. He cannot go to somebody like all these educated people and get that kind of deal. No. So Tinubu have been using touts in Lagos to achieve all his aims in Lagos. So that was what happened. So any person that's comparing the so-called Ndi Igbo with Nnamdi Kanu, that person is wasting his. Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter. Nnamdi Kanu have history. Nnamdi Kanu have history for his parents as an inherited prince from a royal family. So you have a history. What is the history of Igboho? What makes him to be a freedom fighter? Is he educated? Is he exposed? Is he how did he make money? So these are the history that people would trace as a freedom fighter. When people start to talk about it, we don't talk about it. But the person I will be talking about is where is the so-called professor who was following him? Where is Koiki? These are the people should be asking of. Where are they? Where are the professor? Where are the Koikis? These are betrayers. So when people talk about Igboho joining APC, Igboho have been in APC for a long time, even before APC was formed. So nobody should use Igboho to compare Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have a history, he have a foundation, and they can be traced to any level. That is only what I want to contribute for this time. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Hello, man. How are you busy?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you now.
Sorry. I was responding to somebody on call. Okay. Just like what you said, Igboho is like even this guy here. I don't know if you joined us when we started. Igboho is being contracted according to people. But when you look at everything now, the way things are going on, you cannot see truly that it sounds like true to that to me. I begin to see him one kind. Because after although what he said here, according to the write-up, let me bring it up again. According to the write-up said that now I know that Igboho was used to destabilize Buhari's government. Do you understand? So he was used to destabilize Buhari's government, meaning that Tinubu, like what you said, Tinubu actually is behind the whole thing. But if that is true, like after everything, that means the man cannot be, you can't trust, there's no way you can do anything with him. And I'm still surprised that Koiki is not even saying anything. Koiki said, according to his post, that his son Igboho is still the leader of Oduduwa nation. The man is busy now, gingerly people to go and vote for APC. Imagine if Igboho is an Igbo man, what do you think people will do to him or say about him?
He can never be Igbo man. Igbo man is an Igbo man. He can never be. He can never be Igbo man.
I mean, like just easily drop the extension and pick your bro as study APC.
Look, if it were Igbo man this went to pick this people must have been calling for his arrest. People must have been calling for his arrest, and it's the Igbo people that will be the first person to shoot him, to say go and kill him. Yeah, they will bring out the number of people that died when he was agitating. But the Igboho case is a different case because the Yorubas know that he was bought by Tinubu. It is only one guy that I respect. One guy that normally make a broadcast. He was coming up from this Philip this thing. The guy is a Yoruba guy. So after some time he left, and that thing he's making his own broadcast. I forgot his name. So he was the person who
not
maybe he was not Mago is the one that is living in London or in Europe. The guy I'm talking about is living in Nigeria. He's in Nigeria. So he is the first person to come and say that Tinubu, that Igboho was sponsored by Tinubu. That any person that follow Igboho is that person is a fool. That time Igboho was still living in this thing. So before his arrest, that guy raised the issue that people should not follow Igboho. That Igboho is sponsored by Tinubu. You know?
Really?
Yeah, 100%. He's a Yoruba guy.
I did not see that one because.
One day, it's a long time. One day, if I search anytime, I will try to search that guy's this thing program. I will know if I went, I will forward it to you. You know.
Wow, that guy must be a prophet, yo.
Yeah, because he didn't have, their street this thing. That the guy who was shouting on that street this thing they normally do every morning. That time. Yeah.
So he has his own platform, or he called in on somebody's program?
I think he has his own platform now.
What is it?
Now he has his own platform. But that early days, he normally come out that place. That's their early morning broadcast.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the person.
I will look for the guy. I will forward it to you.
According to no problem, sir. According to this guy called Oduduwa Republic here, he said it is now clear that Sunday Igboho was used to destabilize Buhari's regime.
Not used to destabilize Buhari's regime. He was used to threaten Buhari. If you do not give us power, we will go for Oduduwa nation. That was the message they gave to him.
Okay, now it's not getting clearer. And some Yorubas don't even know, they actually believed him.
Some know, some didn't know.
Osho Master said that he can understand the Yoruba language. I would like, maybe anytime he join me, I will play this video for him to interpret. Because everything this man said here is in Yoruba language. Because I would like to know what you will be telling Yoruba Nation. like their members now. And you can see here, people here are their members.
And, the Nigerians are very, very easy. The easiest people in the world to deceive are Nigerians. They are they are very, very easy to deceive them. You know, to trick them is very, very easy. As long as they see small change, people will still follow Igboho.
Of course.
Oh,
of course.
People will still follow him.
Koiki is still calling him our leader now.
He's getting his share. Let him come out and swear. He's getting his share.
This life.
He's getting his share. So they used Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa and come closer to know if they use them to induce the Biafrans. But they find out they cannot. It's not possible. They did not get that opportunity. Yeah. They did not get that opportunity. That's why if you watch that criminal.
We cannot hear you. We cannot hear you.
So that he can be released. So the highest, that is all our leaders, most of Nnamdi Kanu made a mistake. His highest mistake was going closer to Fani Kayode. That was the highest mistake.
Yeah.
Going closer to Fani Kayode
was the one forcing himself on Nnamdi Kanu.
That's what I'm telling you. So it was a mistake for him accepting that kind of friendship. You know, he was not supposed to accept that man to come closer to him in any form. I'm telling you, if you watch our PM, you would know that yes, he did not give himself to the Igboho and even this Koiki them.
No,
he not give himself to them. He not open that door. He said, yes, we can be partner, but he not open that door for them to come in as our smart and can open door for these people.
No, he did not. He did
not because he knew them very well. So he give them gap. So if they are really
he actually showed himself to avoid any contamination.
Yes. He said if they really want freedom, we are partners, but let them go and do what? And make sure they do the things they're supposed to do. That's what he told them. They were not able to do it. This people is not the people you can trust. Trusting these people is you waste your time. The highest mistake the Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, made was to get closer at all in life with Fani Kayode. That is the highest mistake. I'm telling you. You don't romance with these people. You don't know where they're not supposed to know where you sleep. They don't supposed to know your next move. They don't take their calls anyhow when you in a sensitive place.
Yeah. Because they will distract you. And
they will distract you and they will have information about you.
Did you just imagine how family Fani Kayode turned against Nnamdi Kanu?
Yeah.
Without even mentioning anything about him.
So that will show you the kind of people they are. So you getting closer to them, giving yourself all that to them, you are gone. No matter what they offer you, you don't forget them. You know. So, but our leader can embrace them and even bring them very closer to the family, not knowing that they were more than snake.
But I thank God that PM did not do the same thing.
That's what I'm telling you. He gave them that. He didn't give them that opportunity at all. He didn't.
No, wow.
These are evil people. If this guy were real, if this guy were real freedom fighter, if he knew that maybe he cannot
go ahead. What he will do, he will go down silently, know that maybe what he's coming out to fight for, he's not ready, or he's more than his capacity, or his people is not in his support. You will see him go down, go inside and do his own, face his own business. But for him coming down to join APC government with Tinubu, there is no evidence you need that he was that thing that guy said that Tinubu, the guy was sponsored by Tinubu in order to make sure that the Fulanis gave him power. Otherwise, let Nigeria divide. But and that was the only reason why they gave him power. There's no other thing.
But how can somebody be so heartless? Because people died because of that kind of decision. People who believed him actually lost their life.
Are you Kai? Are you the person saying this? An Agboro that see dead people, that kill people every day, is that his business? If people die.
No, is he physical? Because I don't know his profile. I'm not gonna lie. Is he? Is
an Agboro. I have a Yoruba friend here. The first time he was that time they went to his house to shoot him. The guy was against what he was. Those people that went to his house. So he said, "Fanika is Agboro." That's what the guy. I'm not telling you this 100%. He said, "Fanika is Agboro." How did he make his money? That's what the guy was telling me. So that time we were thinking that what do you call it? Not Fanika. This is Sunday
Igboho.
Yeah. So that time we were still thinking that the Igboho was real, you know. So the guy told me here that the guy is Agboro, that is not dedicated. He made his money through all this gang, this thing in Lagos. That is Agboro. What? Okay, is there? What is Sunday Igboho's business? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's what the guy asked me. So he said, "What is Sunday?" He said, "Okay, he said Nnamdi Kanu, he can understand Nnamdi Kanu. His parents was this, and he went to London and studied." He said, "What is the business of Sunday Igboho? And how did he make that money that he built that one house?"
Very good question. And no answer.
Now, yeah. How can I answer when I don't know? Yeah. The Yoruba person who know him is asking me the question, telling me if I'm doubting. You see?
So also Ndi Owoda.
He's completely the second to that guy that what is the name of that criminal that forced people to vote APC in Lagos?
MCO local.
Yeah.
MCO more local.
So these are in his category.
Now wow. So I pity those who lost their life on this, because it's not that if they died because of they believe that truly he's fighting genuinely, that would be a different case, you understand? But when you know that you are not, what you are doing is just for political gain, and you allow people to believe you to the extent of paying with their life because of that, that is height of it. That is way too bad. And people are not good. People will not criticize him. Of course, they will not. They will. The focus should be on the mass Nnamdi Kanu, Ndi Igbo, like Udele.
Yeah, because Nnamdi Kanu is a true freedom fighter. So that is the thing.
So you have to focus on him, to discourage people, to insult him, and do this and do that. And he did those things. It's not as if Nigerian is good, like everything is working very, very well, and he don't have any choice. Wow. Anyway, there's a video of this guy called Acapella that I would like to play now, so that Acapella says something about Nigeria, current situation in Nigeria. We have somebody, I don't even know the place that okay, who is the person, please? I can't see the name here. What is going on? Excuse me. Okay. Obi-Wan. Okay, I made a mistake. I know why the name is not coming up because my own name, I removed my own name here. Let me add it. Obi-Wan, put your mic. Let's hear from you. Or should I just play this video before you join us? Before you comment? Obi-Wan,
No,
let me hear from you.
Let me just say a little bit while we continue.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. So I think the topic, because I was just in and out and stuff. So I think Sunday Igboho, the difference between Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu, there's a very, very huge gap between these two.
Where big self?
Yeah. First of all, Igboho was just like an opportunity. Like our struggle was actually getting like bigger and bigger because Nnamdi Kanu was prepared for this. And now, when Nnamdi Kanu wanted to join everybody, like we wanted a formidable force that each and every person in Nigeria should be agitating to be free. Just like remember when Nnamdi Kanu said, do not attack any Yoruba person. Let them set up their own. We rather support ourselves. So from the west, if people are shouting division, from the east, people are shouting division, from the north, it's going to be much more easier. So now, Yoruba people needed to have a face for the struggle. The problem with the Biafra-related because no na-edo ihe ezo. Enyizi onye a ga-eji otu a ndị Igbo kwuo okwu Nnamdi Kanu anyị ekwu okwu Oduduwa ewere the name of Sunday Igboho. And now the guy was the only guy that was able to attack the Fulani the first time ha bidoro iji slaughter na so ọnya katatụrụ obi kpọkọrọ ọnọdụ ka one village guy before we were before. I didn't call them more recently, you know. Mama only gave interview him at some point back in the day. Or back on. So the guy was but I was surprised if there is one water, but I'm not also so yeah. But the guy, you know, only in China village, will be count, then about today because in the plan when they come, if you match them back, they will fear you.
Yeah.
When you how many names actually, it's just that if you don't resist,
that's the only thing that I said that brain. No, that's the only thing.
Yeah, they come back. So the guy did it that time, and the Yoruba need the Olonya in a picture. Oh yeah, Bana, God bless Martin and God bless Ndi Igbo. And make it follow this guy in Canada, London, down PA or spokesperson. Which I was spokesperson. And then many so he had the guy was involved was getting momentum, high momentum, maybe something. But I know that it's not everybody for it, and in a baby n'ime mmụọ na eziokwu that this is what you want. Nnamdi Kanu define a struggle for himself. So anyway, level ị ga-anọ that you cannot be bored no matter whatever that comes out. When we can by tomorrow, the person will be forgotten. And when we can today, by next year, the person will be forgotten. When do you mention your name? But then when they not build a legacy that in the next 200, 500 years, today we can equal Abraham Lincoln. We can equal Martin Luther King. So many people, Mandela, they celebrate birthday Mandela, the whole world. All these people, you take they actually died for. Like, is a government. If I fear no one now, all doing you know, and then make us so be when but even the actually kita onye ọbụla compromise and now go property Omahi up tax meaning that there's nothing Omahi family cannot do again. How they go to suppose it, you know. So I need to define the struggle before you get into it. Manana. And there's no way temptation you see there because it will come. Only I see what is up here in area. And what money cannot do, more money will solve it. That is why these guys are very ready. Are they ready? So we are present here with advertise here with about saying that we all need the labor. Even now, no, we only need the labor. What they not after that now. When change the phone, and we change the phone, say to prepare ya or onye atọ ọnụ ka Voila na court of Calabria, na court of president, all of a sudden, or happen to Oga o mee 360 ozugbo nje, you know? So now after those things, all you have to understand is that now. Ada Amaka, Nnamdi Kanu went on research about how to destroy Nigeria. On a go with facts. On a go with the way that it will happen. That's why most of the things the man said today, it has already happened. Only about this agenda from the beginning. Nobody knew, but it came that they use a different system. At the same time, Malo that we needed to I need to educate ourselves, especially in Igbo, because since after the war, nobody of what is going on. Ndị mpa anyị ha ka bu the trauma were ya na-akpagharị buru the trauma since amụọ anyị then nobody talk about it. Nobody wants to tell us about it. Even iwu spa of Biafra still giving a share, give one na nke nwaanyị. Everybody, we couldn't do about. Then Manana kind of came into the picture. We blew the over because all the research here for it. He educated research here for it. We only cover the Igboho just somebody from I knew that something like this will happen one day. You know,
honestly, to be honest with you, I did not see this one coming. I'm not gonna lie. I did not.
No, I saw it. I saw it coming.
Personally,
can only let me tell you, it can only take by the grace of God only the serious. In on when I back and forth, the Nigerian government. I'm telling you. Mobile nke Igboho nọ na Benin Republic ebe ọ chịrị ịgba ọsọ ọhụ like that ka esi wee jide onye chọrọ ịta onye ọbụla mana Nigeria is under na-aga to self explosion self that ọ ga-destroy you self destruction by itself. So now enwere situation mmadụ ga-anọ they have to give you option either it's okay destroy ya or it's okay ga you will change your mind definitely. You will, because they are hard for this too.
His own surprised me. Legend is with us. Legend, let's hear from him before. I want to play this guy so that you can hear complaint. Because at the end of the day, everybody will turn to become agitator. It's a matter of time. Legend, let's hear from you. Good morning to you, Legend.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Kai. Just a quick one. I want to refer to the statement of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He said, if you are ready, go and study. Yes. Don't just come out. I am just going to that point. You see, that direction is where I'm going to. And that is why, if you see all these IPOB one family, there is nothing you say. Some of them are stuck, their illiteracy to the bone that somebody who never went to school, when they saw this message of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, all of them started pretending to have gone to school. Even using your natural intelligence, they started, the other one that said he went to school in his mother's he studied a year. So all of them started claiming, I have gone to school, I have studied. You see, liars and deceivers. That is why You can imagine a primary 3 dropout becoming a state secretary and using it to brag. The likes of Blind Seer, you know, Seer confessed he was a primary 3 dropout, being a whole state secretary. I wonder what that person was writing.
It did not end there. That when I drop when I do my broadcast, professors do listen to me.
Yeah, you see, so you can imagine that.
Justice to IPOB, because
that is what I'm saying.
Even now, the current USB and the fallback and the Imam Madabo group committee of friends will still have people like that.
That I'm coming to that. Now you see, that is why we have a whole lot of mess. Imagine a Kengu Rago, somebody that cannot speak one correct sentence. I'm not saying that good English is the best. It's not what I'm trying to establish here. I am talking about study. Let me say, I don't know who is listening to me. I didn't greet those in the studio. I know that
we are all here. Obi-Wan is in the house.
Yeah, Obi-Wan.
And Mr. Greg is here also.
Yeah, Mr. Greg, Obi-Wan, thank you. I greet you. Good morning. Those in conversation and those that will listen later, greetings from me and the family of Kai TV. Now, Mr. Kai, I read one article one day, and that article blew my mind. People may not understand what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said. People may not understand this when Mazen Simon Ekpa told the same line. People may not understand when Dr. Ngozo Rabezi said we should go and study. Even when he placed it a must that before you become, do I say, people of the frontliners in the force, that you must be trained. She brought online training. Let it not be just like those days Igbo influenced us with Epsobey, hey. Are you getting what I'm saying? You study, understand. I read one book back here, say Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren. If you read that book, it will open your eye, it will blow your mind. The next side of that book says, why on earth am I here? These are some books you read. It's not going to school to badge BSc or Masters or PhD. That is not what I'm saying, so that nobody will misunderstand me. Even at your secondary school level, you can make it. Even at primary 6, because we met our fathers, our uncles, who only ended it as standard 6. And they were more to do, very good to go than those who are in university today.
I'm telling you.
So let nobody misunderstand me. If you are a primary school leaver, maybe you are holding your first school leaving certificate, you don't misunderstand me. Maybe you stopped at primary 3 like Sia. Don't misunderstand me. But what we're trying to say is the ability to study further, so that in knowing you will know, so that in understanding you will understand. Now let me back my point. I read one article, Mr. Kai. Do you know the article?
Yeah.
When the imperialists invaded African region, and one of the impediments, one of their constraints was communication. Now, they couldn't communicate. These people have their language. They can't write. They can't read. Even the sign language, they find it difficult to understand. Now, when they move back to their assembly, where they take decisions, maybe after the Berlin conference or the Brussels conference, this issue continued, or before then. Now they said, we must carry learning along. I read this article. I read it. They said we must carry learning along. Some came with school. Some came as missionary. Some brought church. The Britons brought church because my great-grandmother learned to read and write in the church. They call it class, evening class. That evening class goes with both learning of the scripture and how to read and write. I don't know if you met a grandmother or great-grandmother like that. I met a great-grandmother who died at 115. She writes Igbo and reads. She never went for formal education. It was in the church. That was the pattern the Britons brought. The Portuguese came with theirs and others, and the French as well. Now, do you know another secret of that article, Mr. Kai? Now, they said, teach them only to read and write. Do not teach them reasoning. Go and browse what I'm telling you. Go and research what I'm telling you today. Go and research. Now, let me back my point. You see, in our area, in Nigeria and Africa, Mr. Kai, let me give you a vivid explanation. You remember when Nnamdi Ekpa, we made a broadcast and the IPOB members will say he doesn't know how to speak English. Did you remember that time?
Yeah.
But this man will make a whole lot of points. Go beyond bounds of what Nnamdi Kanu did not do. Yeah. When Nnamdi Kanu saw him, he said, go and follow him. He is bringing a new dimension to the awareness we are trying to create. That means this guy has some steps ahead of me. I don't know if I'm communicating here. He saw this, but the IPOB DOS was looking at his grammatical errors. That was what the imperialists brought to us. That book said, teach them only to read and write. If you go to Nigeria and in my Igbo speaking area, what makes you a graduate is the ability to read and write or speak correct English. Yes. And when you speak wrong English, another person from behind who failed to understand your message will say, look at his grammatical errors. So what they come to listen is to pick your grammatical errors and not the message you are passing. That is why our people will always fail to reason, but will only read at the periphery. That is the problem we have even in this movement. You see, Dr. Ngosora Beze have never owned picture. I spoke with him 30 minutes. These are the things we are liking. Woto. But this woman has been making a whole lot of points, trying to put up things, trying to knock at corridors. But the other one will be making noise, speaking only English. That is where we failed. I wish I could remember this title so that you go and read and confirm what I'm telling you.
You can, if you have this, if they have the source, let me have a look.
Yeah, I will check, but there are some things you will read and you just grab it and go, I tell you.
Yeah.
Now, this is the problem. This is why I'm saying it's not about being a PhD holder. Do not misunderstand me, whoever that is listening. When I am talking about, the Bible even say in 2 Timothy 2:15, study to show yourself approved, a good workman that needs not to be ashamed. You must understand the cause of what you are going into and what you are doing and what you are fighting for. And that is why when you do not study to understand the nitty-gritty of what you have come to do, any slight thing that comes your way, you drop it and turn the other way. That is the problem with Igboho. He don't know what it means to be a freedom fighter. He didn't study. If you ask him, who and who do you know? Who is your role model as a freedom fighter? He will never tell you any. But Nnamdi Kanu will quote more than 10 freedom fighters and tell you their role and how far they went before they succeeded. Even down to Mandela. And Simon Ekpa, the same thing.
Yeah.
Dr. Ngosora will tell you that when, like the post she repeated this morning, when you know what you are fighting for, you are sure of it, you don't get distracted. This is going to understand why am I here. And that is why when you receive name callings, abuse, insult, you see them focusing on the goal than being distracted by side name callers. Mazekai, there are names that people will call you here and abuse. You feel like shutting down this thing. But because you understand that these are the things you have come to face, you keep moving.
That is what, Legend, sorry to cut you off. That is why I said, I know freedom fighters when I see one. I may not be freedom fighter. In fact, I am not. But when I see, you must have that kind of patience, and my own patience is different from one of freedom fighter. I may be patient with you, but I will be very, very angry with you somehow. But you see, and my anger may even affect my choice of words and my decision making. But you see, the race freedom fighters, you can attack them, and so they don't care. They will stand up each time they want to make a move. They will go to the right thing they want to do and execute it without even being affected with your statement. But those people like us who are just who can be only idiots can affect us. Only you are very foolish. Look at the way you are arranged your grammar is very, very wrong. It can affect us. It can affect us. But you see those freedom fighters, no. And that is why I said that the grace they carry no be momoyo. I cannot
see you see those people. I've said in your platform, I've said in this your platform that I am an emotional man.
Yes, you did.
As you ask me, if you ask me now which football, I don't have a football club. I'm not a fan of any football club.
I am.
No, I am. I am not. I was a little child when Nigeria lost one crucial match, and for about days, I was just crying and could not eat. And from then I stopped. Yes, I'm an emotional, and I don't think, going into things that will kill me, yes. So I avoid it. I started to avoid anything football from that time till now. I don't engage at all, because imagine you have given your life to
Mazi, just to support your point very well, just as you said, somebody can be a professor and study a particular subject or whatever. He can be a professor in mathematics, but being a professor in mathematics is not enough. That is why when you come to the Western world, that is the way they do their things. You can study as a professor in mathematics, but before they take you to be a lecturer or whatever in any university or whatever, they will still do what? Take you to go undergo training on how to manage the students, how to talk to students, how to manage human beings. So our people only study. If you are the professor, you study mathematics, immediately you jump out, you start looking for a job. So, and when you start talking about another thing, he only knew that is mathematics that he had learned. So he will not go further for any other thing, or look back or look left, or to say, let me check on this. So that is why you see a lot of professors are in this struggle. They are misbehaving. Like somebody like Koma and the husband or whatever, and many of them.
Chiomo Koma, Chiomo Koma till tomorrow. I see her as a professor of criminality. I see that woman as a professor of criminality any day, anytime.
So especially those people that went more their trainings in Nigeria. Like here, before you become a manager in a company, you have studied to be a this, but you still go on training to know how to manage people. You still know how to, when you come to work, if you can go to work, the way they will train you, you think they like you. They don't like you, but that is because of the training they had for the company sent them to go and train to know to manage how to manage people. They will not insult you, so that even though when they will mistreat you, or they don't like you to take you for work, or they want to sack you, you will not even notice it that the reason why they're doing those things. So it will not come to the picture. But if it were in a place, because they were not trained for anything or to manage people, you will see everything. They will just do it, boom. They will insult you and throw you out like a trash. So that is what our people is lacking. Like we that are not all that educated, but you have lived for some time in Europe here, then you see the way they do their things. You will know the difference between somebody being educated and somebody acquiring knowledge. So that's why they say even knowledge is more better than going to study for a particular whatever. You can be a medical doctor, but you don't have the training to know how to manage your patients or the hospital that you even work in or you are owning. So that is the different thing. That is what I want to add here. Thank you.
Yeah, you did well. Yeah, Mr. Kai, going forward, you will agree with me that just like brother established, Mr. Kai, do you know in abroad, for you to go and wash plates, they will train you.
Of course.
But somebody will say, what does that? For you to sweep house, a cleaner will go through training. And sometimes they will ask you, have you had any experience? And you begin to ask, experience in washing plates, experience in cleaning. What is there in cleaning? Then you don't understand. There are skills attached to any profession. After all, we've been told that these guys don't go too much school. They don't spend too much time studying, except few. And yet they are occupying good distance, doing their job, because you cannot, just like in Nigeria, you finish school, you are employed as a distant. You will go 1, 2, 3 trainings. The day I started following Mazi Simon Ekpa was the day he was, I think he had a broadcast with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He made this statement. He said, freedom fighters are not driven by emotions, and that is whom he is. And I said, this person is the desired material. I have spoken on this your platform about availability and desirability.
Yes.
I have said it over and over. That the problem Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa had was availability and desirability issue. You want to go to church, you prepared your clothes. You know, women, you have a particular clothes you want to wear to church, but on a Sunday morning or going to party, to some of us who don't go to church, let not be church thing. Maybe you want to go to party with a particular clothes, you prepared it, but maybe your little child have arranged your room and changed the position of things, and time is almost against you for that party. But that particular material, maybe it is the selected. It is a material that has been selected by your club for that particular party. But your child is not there to give it to you. He has gone to school or gone out. And you are looking for that, the desired material. The selected material for that party is not there. You are sweating, you can't see it. Anyway, I have seen this ordinary thing. Maybe I came back from work. If I go there, let me pay fine, but let me put it because that is the available. It is exactly the problem of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is when he saw that desired materials are not here, but the available materials. You know, it is said that when the desirable is not available, the available becomes the desirable. But yet, that available is not the desired, no matter what you do. Or there is no way availability and desirability can be the same. Now, because that material is not available for you to go to club, you now decide to wear anything that is available just for you to walk out. That is the problem of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the same thing is playing in Mazi Simon Ekpa. It came into Dr. Ngozi Odabeze, but God so kind, with prayers and God helping her, they were just falling by the corner. The likes of Ugo, available but not desirable. The likes of Lazuba, available but not desirable. These people have nothing to offer, but just because they are available, let us just keep moving. Boys, so yeah. Can I draw a biblical allusion here? Now, do you know that why Jesus was selecting his disciples? There are people he called. He knew that these people had been fashioned. The likes of Peter, who can endure all night, even if he did not catch any fish, he can't come out and start beating people, or start hitting around people, or beat his wife, or beat if he had wife, or whatever. Now, these are guys that can endure, that professionally, they have born their lives to patience. They can bear anything. They can be a good follower. He went to them. He got them. But do you know there are people who came, the available ones came. Christ just gave them one example, they ran away. Did you remember in the scripture? Somebody said, let me go. Somebody said, I want to, he said, I have no house. So the birds, they have their nest to go into. But you see me, I have no place. So if you are ready, those ones turned away. There are the ones he even called. Those ones say, let me go and bury my father first. He said, these are the available, but not the desirable. But the likes of Peter, he said, join me. He left everything and said, wherever you go, I will go. Are you getting what I'm saying? These are people that have trained themselves over time. How do you know? They have learned to bear pains, abuse. They can toil all over the sea for the night, and even without catching one fish, it will not make them lose hope. You're comparing the Sunday Igboho with Nnamdi Kanu. This one came and you don't know. If you ask him who is your role model, if you ask him how many books have you read about nationalists, freedom fighters, do you know about Gandhi? Do you know about Nkrumah? Do you know about Mandela and the rest of them? He will tell you, leave that one, not to just enter bush, make you chase these ones. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you see him, studied, prepared, trained, took his time, have worked under somebody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a follower. Do you know? He worked under somebody. But when his master fell out, he decided to say, let me do this. I have studied, I have learned, I know how to navigate it. He took his time. He did not just gather people and start going into the bush. He started preaching the gospel. People started getting the message from his own people. The message spread across to people of other tribe in Nigeria. And by that time he saw that the heat is on. He moved to another step, gathered people, formed assistants, and he continued. He said, time shall come when we shall form a government, but not now. You can't compare them with people that we open their mouth and begin to say, come and see picture. Picture of a Bryce in Okama, picture of this. You see beautiful picture at the doorpost of Finland. Imagine freedom fighters. So that is what what I'm trying to establish here. There is no way. When you see a freedom fighter, you will know. When you see those who come for your money, you will know. Especially people from our side have seen this freedom fighting, this IPOP, all these IPOP one family people, monthly contribution. That thing that eating up them that, you know, they see it as a very fast avenue. Everybody now became Mazi. Everybody now started talking like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, behaving like him, asking you for money. Imagine this one that came yesterday, they call us such. Look at them after committing atrocities. Even when opening his mouth and said that secret he will be lowered to the grave with. It just two times he has come to show people blind phone and start telling them how much he needs to correct his phone. You know, just trying to follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just begin to command. He has not done anything, but he has started asking people to contribute money if they want him to continue the job. Whereas people like you, nobody from nowhere started up preaching the news. Before you know it, when you open your platform, you know, tens of people, over 100, people watching from diverse Facebook and other places will just want to hear what this man have to say. So Mazikai, God will help us. And I want to submit finally by saying, I have listened to the information you drop past hours about these criminals. These are valuable, these useless available materials that cannot be used for anything. You know, posting pictures and all that. And one fear.
You mean the picture of new lawyer and the meeting people?
Yes. You see, Mazeka, I'm afraid, but God will help Mazi Simon Ekpa. I'm afraid because you see that thing they did, they has an undertone. They are only using this thing to cover up. I do not trust. You see that Ukoma and the wife, whatever they are, and the BGC. In fact, don't be surprised that even this Yokolo, this Yokolo, this hippopotamus mouth may not even know some things these guys are doing. You only come, they are using him as a backing dog. You know, come on social media and make noise. You understand? So these guys have done it before. What they did before is just what they are trying to conclude now. They have sealed it up before, and when it happened, they were happy. They disappeared. Now that this court case is coming, you see them now. They are trying to do everything. I see them trying to truncate the effort of Mazi Simon Ekpa, but God helping him, God helping Mazi Simon Ekpa, they will be put to shame and they will be relegated this time. So I want to thank you for the opportunity, and I pray God will help Dr. Ngozo Rabeze. God will help her to keep pushing. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, legend. Thank you. Just to add something before you go, because we are coming back to digest one or two things again. It will be very, very important that you join us, because a freedom fighter are those ones that are leading services. They are the ones serving. In fact, taking their job away from them, in fact, they want somebody to do it. Come and take it. But you see those ones that are hell-bent in fighting for position. Oh, my title, this honorable that they just attached to my name that they want to take it away from me. I will not let it go. I said I will scatter everything. The first thing they know is how to scatter. But to build is not in the dictionary. They don't really care to build anything. So speaking of Okoma and the new lawyer and everything, when you read their post, you figure out that these people started by telling you that they met with PM. PM said this and said that. Then that part of the write-up, you start hearing when the picture below here shows when Mr. Attorney Joe, presenting gifts to PM. I was like, okay. At least let me see PM new picture. It happened to be another man that said that is his lawyer. That means all this PM we are hearing is you meeting the lawyer. You see? And that's exactly what DPM have said. Although I have written on it again and I published it before, I think a few minutes after when we started this live stream. So I shared that audio in our main platform. So you can also go watch it if you don't mind. We are coming back again.
Yeah. I watched the video, and I thank you for being so swift. Mazekai, God bless you guys. I try always to restrict myself from thanking you people, because I use my word. When I go to maybe Kellen or Exodus, I say it's not yet time for me to thank, but I am encouraging you people. I send my words of encouragement, because it's good to have smart people like you who just come up and sieve these things, synthesize them, and deduce some meanings, put it out there so that people will begin to know. These guys, they know. Imagine Ajere, the other one, I was listening to them, or who was playing it. He said, play national anthem, play national anthem. The other one said, I don't have it here in my phone. The other phone, I said, what is sister? He said, is it this one that should play in your organization? You don't know the national anthem. You don't know the VLU anthem. You don't know which one. Anyone can go, anyone. Let it be that we are talking to people to bring support.
That's not their priority.
Oh, Jesus.
The priority is to scatter, not to arrange anything.
I'm telling you. That is why somebody will open camera, an illiterate. I don't know. In fact, his words made me see him as this is why we talk about reasoning. You say that CRC is a judicial arm of government. Which part of the country? Do you know in Nigeria we have conflict resolution committee? When they call it as when you come to state, is a committee that see to boundaries, intra and interstate. Intra means within the state, and inter means state and state. You know, the committee for maybe like Anambra and the committee for Imo that see to boundary, when there is boundary issue, we come together. Sometimes they see the way, if they can't, the national will come. It's just to resolve conflict resolution. Sometimes it comes mostly in case of boundary. You know, that I've seen in most of the states where when the communities cannot agree, the government will now establish, the government will come in there and build an infrastructure and tell anybody, go away. Government have taken over since there is so much bloodshed. This is just it. And one idiot is saying that CRUC is a judicial arm of... See, I go through that post again and I was mad. Then the judicial arm of government you are talking, nobody is a barrister there. And who is still there as a judicial arm of government? And when Master Simon Ekpa was here, do we have Secretary General of Brigade? Do we have any office known as Secretary General?
That's why I asked that question. Because how on earth would this woman just wake up and tag herself
Secretary General? Secretary General of Ndi Igbo.
I think I need to also go back to my own drawing board. Yes, I think I deserve one title also. Even you, we need to bring that, because these people, they are very good. They are very good in creating official APM, you know, and
APM, Amo Biara, PA. Amo Biara. Imagine a human being. When your boss was here, there was no office known as Secretary General. Secretary General, or Ndi Igbo. In a government, you are saying Secretary General. This one said that CRUC is the judicial arm of the government that metamorphosed to look at him. Even your grammatical enjambment is nothing.
Like, you know, when his statement is just like somebody that you graduated from secondary school and you better force from there to kindergarten.
I'm telling you exactly.
Because Briggy and BGC, which of them should come first?
And which office, which one is superior? Which one gave birth to this? You see him just put up words.
Oh God! Briggy, so Briggy has metaphors to BGC that you have today. I was like,
Kai.
Are you okay?
Kai. All these things are just putting up together just to call people to come and donate. The next thing is support. The next thing is support your freedom. Which freedom?
If you allow them like that, by this time next year, they will split it to another group.
Hi. Definitely, if you are sure that are they still there, do you know that people that you've not been hearing their voice and you'll never hear them again? You will never. These are people that an old man like Ugo 247 is aligning with. I see them with my korokoro. Almost are these ones that have relegated themselves, that are no more in the business again. You just want to make money at all costs. I've seen that Ajere is a hungry man. His problem is just to money. You know, message.
That one is something else. And Ugo is somehow smart, you. I give it to him, because I was thinking that he will come out to answer those questions that we asked, to explain to us how FAMD and Dr. Ogazo are working hard to repatriate PM back to Nigeria. But maybe he will come later. I've not seen any response from him.
Maybe Ajere will help him in AI generation. You know, they are very good at that. Maybe they are planning it. You know, the Ajere, they went for this program since 25th February till 1st March, and he brought out the message maybe on 8th or 7th March. They were waiting to arrange it, program it, put things together, arrange the pictures very well, so that the gullibles will accept them. So he has been working on the pictures, trying to see how the message and create a good office, secretary general, and so many things, so that when he's talking, it will be accepting. Yeah. So we are watching them. Maybe they are preparing generated AI, so that we will use it to back off his claims. So we are waiting for them. We are here.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Legend. God bless you. And everyone, let me hear from you because we are winding down now. Everyone. Okay. Greg, I'm with your mic, sir.
Yeah, Maz. Thank you so much. I salute our brother that spoke last.
Legend.
Yes. Yeah, brother Legend. Yeah. My message to Biafrans and friends of Biafrans is to, just as our PM, our DPM said that you have to focus. Never you look at those evil people, I call them, because what they do is evil. Have your focus and never change your direction. Stand on your feet with United States of Biafra. We are almost 70%. So it remains just maybe 10%. Biafra is will be on where it's supposed to be. So don't shake, don't look back, continue standing and pray, especially for leader Nnamdi Kanu and our PM, Simon Ekpa, and the current government that is doing the necessary thing to make sure that they come out and make sure that the Biafra is being actualized. So do not be shaken. Do not look people who are joining APC like the Yorubas. This is not what we want. What we want is total freedom, and that is what Nnamdi Kanu want. And that is what he stands for. That is why he's still in that prison till today. So do not join this kind of people, because that is what the Igbo politicians want Nnamdi Kanu to do. That is what Ikengo Urago want Nnamdi Kanu to do. That is what Chike Dozie want Nnamdi Kanu to do. That is what Chinese and all his gangs and their gangs want Nnamdi Kanu to do. But Nnamdi Kanu stand with the Biafra people, stand with his people and say, no, freedom is what I am asking, and freedom is what my people want. And there is no other thing but that very freedom. So, like the so-called Osaji who said he would die with some secret, that to show you how evil he is. Any person that died with a secret, that person is sure that that secret he have is the evil he did. Exactly. Because if there is any secret you know in what happened in Biafra, why Biafra have not come, why Nnamdi Kanu was betrayed, why Simon Ekpa was betrayed, or whatever, there is no way you will not release that secret either to your wife or your children, or say, I'm waiting for Nnamdi Kanu to come. But those kind of secrets, before you die, what do? You can, even if you don't want to give it to somebody, you record it and say, if I'm not here, please, if Nnamdi Kanu come, if Nnamdi Kanu did not come, make sure that this information gets to so person. That is how a wise person makes decision. That is how a wise person die. You cannot tell me you die with your secret. Then that evil, that secret you die with is the evil that you did that you don't want to confess. And they say you will die with it, and you will die with it. And if it's something that would have helped your family will be in darkness because of you die with that secret, because of you die with that evil, and you refuse to confess, so that people will know where to help you. And that help is what will help your community, your children, your kinsmen, your neighbors, and your friends, and the Biafra people you're fighting for. But instead, you choose to die with it. Let your decision help you, but it will not help Biafra, because Biafra must surely come, whether you die with the secret or whether you not die with the secret. That is what I want to show you. Thank you, Mazukai, and may God bless you and all the media and continue to strengthen, because I know it is not easy. May God remain with Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you and your family as well. I really appreciate. Obi-Wan, are you back? Okay. I think Obi-Wan is not here. So, my people, we are going to end it here. We will end it here. Thank you so much, because hopefully we are going to come back later in the evening on our main platform. And please make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you. See you again. Bye-bye for now. Thank you all.